Kehlani, welcome back to the cruise show. What's good? How you feel?
Hi guys, I feel like I haven't seen you in so
It's
long.
been a while. It's
Hi.
been a while, Kehlani. And honestly, it feels like that with like everyone, right? Because we're in quarantine, we haven't seen people, we haven't been able to have human contact, and just feels like you know,
I
that
miss
type
you,
of thing
Lonnie.
is
I miss
far
you.
away. Who's doing it? It seems as if like human contact is just was so old school, was so back in the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like I'm just glad that people are taking the time to be safe. Well, the people that are being safe are being safe. I can't say that about everyone.
I know.
I wish I keep seeing people at the club and people at the
Mhm.
parties. I'm like,
They
wait,
ain't got
At
no
the mansion
mask.
parties.
No.
Quarantine is great for introverts, right? I'm an introvert, so quarantine. I've
Same.
been quarantined pretty much my entire life, like just stuck in the room. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm
for in,
boring. I'm just boring. I'm just like you was gonna invite me. I wasn't gonna come anyways, but now there's not even an
Yeah.
invite.
But you missed the invites, though. You still missed the invites.
Dude,
But I'm like, I still want you to invite me, even though I'm not coming. But
you
I still
feel me?
because I want to feel like you want me to be there.
That's right. That's right. Like I want to be invited. Know that I'm not gonna go, but you should at least invite me. Be nice.
I'm just saying, like this ain't rude.
At least.
At least, dog. Seriously, like listen. I miss canceling plans. You feel me? I really miss it.
I miss Blaken. Like,
Oh, you bad, Lonnie. You
yeah.
bad.
Same, sis.
Hey, man. Hey, so listen, congratulations. 15 tracks. It was good till it wasn't. This is 15 songs that are just pure uncut Kehlani. Am I right?
yeah, I mean, I felt like it was my best project. I feel like it's the most grown. I feel like the
Yeah.
response I kept getting from like, people that I like really trusted and cared about their opinion from, they were just like, this is what I was waiting for. Like, I knew you had this in you. Like, it just feels like your age and like progressive. And I was like, okay, good, wonderful. That's yes.
hmm
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the direction, right? Because as we grow as human beings, people, our mindset matures. Women mature faster than men. I'll go ahead and say that. That's real shit right there.
Big facts.
But yeah, you can tell in the content of the lyrics and the music and the songs that this is a different Kehlani. This is a mother now. She's a mother. She is. It's deeper than rap at this point, right?
Yeah, it's I think motherhood changes you. I mean, already I was more. Every year you get older, so regardless, I was grown. So, but that motherhood just smacked a nice little couple years on me.
hmm
For
So I think
real.
that transferred super well in the music.
Yeah. No. It shows. What's up, Les?
Yo, okay. So, Kalani, talk to me about the Can I music video that dropped. It was, I know one of the directors was Hype Williams, right?
No, it was me.
Oh, it was you. I thought I read
Woo!
Hype Williams also.
No, my director name is Hyphy Williams.
I
Oh, my
That's
bad.
your
I
alter
missed that.
ego?
Yo,
Yeah,
I
That's a
stuttered that
sick
one.
alter ego
I
name.
was gonna say,
Hyphy
I thought I
Williams.
read hyphy, but
exactly.
My bad.
yay,
Damn, I
yay.
messed that one up. Can we edit that out? All right. So anyway, yeah, talk to me about that. You did that all as a quarantine style video. Super dope.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
collabed with another director. Do you remember his at name? I want to say his at name. But y'all can go check out if you're watching. He's tagged. He was really dope. I'm just really tired and I'm bad with at names right now. Um,
Me too, clearly.
but, but yeah, we wanted to highlight the sex work industry, and it was originally because this idea that came about in conversation for the video was like, this is a safe way to shoot a quarantine style video. We've already shot in a bunch of locations, but it's a safe way to involve other people. But like, what if you be on the camera and you're a sex worker? And I was like, I don't know if that's appropriate, because I feel like you whenever there is a person or like some type of job or some type of, I don't want to say character, but like there's some type of like controversy or like dangerous anything, or like just shit, for lack of better words, going on with a around something, you don't want to just enter it like
Right.
without you don't want to cosplay it, because you can add to the erasure of the cause, you can add to the confusion around how to support it. So I was like, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to like play a sex worker when I'm not a sex worker, because that doesn't really get the point across.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we're saying advocate for and properly pay and highlight and protect sex workers, it's bigger than just saying that and then pretending to be one. You have to actually be doing that. It's actually highlighting them. It's actually paying them by hiring them for something. It's actually highlighting them in a positive light, which aids to people normalizing it and not viewing it as this like a thing that they need to attack, and it potentially becomes dangerous. So I just did a bunch of research and found a bunch of like dope like sex workers that I got a bunch of references from, and got a friend who's like a really incredible writer to give me like a cool writing piece on it, and we just went about it like in a cool way, and everybody appreciated it, which was what I wanted.
And when you say sex worker, you mean, you know, webcam girls, right? Strippers, adult actresses.
Yeah, escorts, anybody that is in the sexual industry and gets paid for doing anything. I'm not super well versed on how many different kinds of sex workers there are. I just know it's kind of anyone in that realm, you know. So
I do want to say this too, you know, and Les, we were talking about this yesterday. We need to protect our women. We have to protect children as well. They're being snatched up in broad daylight in parking lots. There's a lot happening underground that we don't necessarily know about or even can begin to try to understand the darkness that's happening under us. But we do need to protect women and children at all costs, because you know, we all have women in our family. We have women on our team. We have a woman that we're interviewing right now, DJ Leslie, and our mothers and our daughters and our sisters. We just have to protect, because again, they're being snatched up, and there's some scary shit going on out there.
Yeah, they're being snatched up. All these crazy things coming to the light. You know, that I'm like, I was hearing about and thought it was just okay, more conspiracy theories. I don't need to listen to that. And people are crazy, and then like it's just getting realer and realer. I'm just like, what is happening? And as a mom, I'm just like, how do you make sense of this? And then on the other tip of protecting women and children is protecting trans women. There was just a viral video of like 3 Black trans women that got beat up and
here in Los Angeles.
Here in Los Angeles. And like, there's just so many levels to everything that's going on, and it's going to require a real call of community for us to really start protecting each other in a real way. Because if we're calling for, you know, the abolishment of police and the abolishment of these systems that were supposedly, you know, put in place to protect us, there's going to have to be a real commitment to community of like, now we're going to take care of each other. We're going to protect each other. We're going to do the jobs that they were created to. They were sold. They sold us the idea that they were created to do, but we need to actually put those systems in place and be our own protection and our own watch out and our own, you know, restorative justice and all those things. So
yeah. Yo, you have to stream It Was Good Till It Wasn't, Kehlani's new body of work. It's amazing. Seriously, she's the homie. There she is. Always great talking to you, man. And you know what? We have to keep this same energy come November as well, when it's time to vote.
Yeah.
You voting?
Yeah, I'm voting. I'm trying to like get my local, like my understanding of like everything local, and then understanding how that trickles up, and vice versa, understanding how it trickles down. So I've been like trying to catch up, and really just in the headspace of trying to get out of like the damaging. I don't think it can be a damaging thought of like, I don't really like anybody, so I'm not gonna vote. Because I think that usually when the solution to that was, well, then we have to vote someone else in, or we have to write someone else in. But people stop at the thought of like, I don't really like anyone, so I'm not voting at all. But then it's like, I think that was a thought that should be followed with, well, what are we actually doing? Because we're not going to leave this really harmful guy just like in office. Like there's a certain type of air that he brought with him. And I feel like all politicians is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's like super 100, like, so, but something about the energy that he has created in the country while being president has just been unlike any other politician that I've been alive to see. So it's like, as long as he gets to fuck, sorry, I don't think I'm allowed to cuss.
Please say whatever the fuck you want, Kehlani. You know that's the rule when you're on the show.
Girl, tell us.
The fuck, like, and then like, you know, and it makes, I feel like we can deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
we can deal with whatever's coming
Yeah. I
next.
mean, this is my personal opinion, but America's not great at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
America was
No,
never great though,
no.
so I get very confused at the Make America Great Again when we're literally like slavery and stolen land. And I think a lot of us share that same sentiment of like, when was it ever just like
Yep.
this beautiful great place? But anywhere that has like this big systematic fault, from the jump, I think it has
Right.
this issue. So
That's right. What's up, Leche?
Yo, I got a question in regards to the picture that went viral of you being a babysitter before you were famous. One, how much did you used to get paid? Whose kids were they? Because I see blacks in the back. I
yeah,
mean,
that's so funny.
yo, that picture went viral, and have you seen the kids
That's it,
again
lurking.
ever since? Yeah, I'm lurking. I'm lurking.
But I mean, it went pretty viral. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So Chaz Hayes, he works for Nick Cannon. He works with E40, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He worked with a couple people. When I was first up in LA, like working with Nick Cannon, in this group that I used to be in, it was like I was staying at his house. I was staying at Chaz's house, and it was almost like a cool exchange of me being able to stay there. It was like I'm babysitting, so I wasn't getting paid. I was just kind of like paying my dues, if that makes sense. Like I'm
Right.
watching the kids, and I'm able to stay under somebody's roof. I'm like a stranger that got to stay under somebody's roof in exchange for just like hanging out with some really cute kids. So I haven't seen them since, but they're really super sweet. Like that little boy is, I can't believe he's even like grown now. It's very mind, like in my head, I just see him as like this funny little kid. So
Yeah. Babysitting at that age didn't make you think like, I don't know if I ever want kids.
now I'm an older sibling. Like I have a lot of siblings. I have a lot of baby cousins. I was always around kids. I taught dance to like fourth and third graders during the summer
Yeah.
at a school my uncle works at, and he's a dance teacher. I've always been super kid friendly. Like I always knew I was gonna have a lot of kids. I always knew I wanted a lot of kids. I wanted a big family. I want to be a teacher. I still to this day think that, if everybody's career morphs and goes different ways, and mine, goes a different way, however that is, then like I would love to be a teacher. Like I still think that that's a highly possible, dream of mine. So.
Yay.
What kind
Man,
of teacher? What
teachers
subject?
teachers don't get paid, man, enough. You know what I mean? They need to get paid what NBA players get paid, what
Right.
nurses get paid. You understand me?
And I don't even think nurses get the same pay as NBA players.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like doctors, like, yeah, like nurses need to get paid. Like
Oh,
teachers and nurses
yeah.
are what's keeping us alive out here.
I would teach, to answer your question. I feel like it would be, I would want to teach at like an alternative type of schooling where it's like one of those child led, like they have a lot of those in LA, and especially now people are getting super creative. Like this mom is going to do history. I don't know if you see this tiny dog running around, but this mom's going to teach history, and this mom's going to do, yes, I hear you, Banana.
Yo,
Is
dogs
that your dog's name, Banana?
always take over our interviews. Dogs always take over the interviews.
Ow. She's new. She's like nipping me and stuff. But yeah, I think I would want to do one of those. I would try to do like almost like a self, like a mindfulness with children, like
Yeah.
how to do self check-ins and how to like not punish
Mm.
yourself, and like how to deal
Wow.
with other people in conflict, and
Yeah.
like like
How to save money.
yeah, totally. No, but
Meditation,
Oh,
right?
yeah, just a more of like human interaction, because like they're at that pivotal age where like everything gets frustrating when they don't know how to communicate, and I feel like kids are getting stuck in this loop of like parents being like, "Oh, she bad, like she be being bad, like that's a bad kid." Like we
mm,
I don't believe in the word. They internalize that. They take it everywhere, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm bad." And then then they see what bad means in the real world when they start watching movies and the news, and they're like,
Yep.
"I was called this, and this is what that means." Like, oh. So I think just getting them at that age when like you can really tell them like, this is your world. Like everyone's here to like hold the right space for you. Like if you're down to just like communicate it, like So I think that would be fun for me.
man, you have grown so
Oh man,
much.
Yeah.
You've
that
learned
is
so
I
much.
know.
That's
that
so
is
good, man.
so important. I feel like that should be taught in schools, period, all
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the board. Like, I mean, of course, math, history, all that's important, but like, this little child or kid that is about to develop into this adult that sometimes they're lost. Like, you don't
Yeah.
really know what their house is like or what their parents are like, and that really is so important. I feel like to like
Man,
our future,
I'm
you
telling
know.
you right now, I slipped through every educational crack. I mean, I got past. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yo, like
I
I
was
don't know.
fuck did I graduate? Like,
How did I graduate?
Yeah.
I cheated left and right. That's all I did and talk in
yeah.
high school.
I was literally like a huge class talker. Like I was like,
Yeah.
Kehlani, get out, you're talking. Like I'm like, dang, but I'm not. What else am I supposed to do? Like I don't like this.
I know, right?
know? But it was because I couldn't communicate that. Maybe like I didn't understand
Right.
what was going on. I couldn't communicate that I was tired from like couldn't sleep at home or things like that. That I feel like if we were taught
Hmm.
from the jump, like communicate and then create your environment
Yeah.
around like what you're able to communicate, then like you'll have an easier time. Instead, we're lashing out against our teachers and we're like putting up this cool kid front of like I don't even want to be here when it's like
Right.
really like I just don't understand like what's going on right now and maybe I need a little help or I need more
Right.
attention or I need like a smaller classroom. I don't know. So
Man, listen, stream. It was good till it wasn't. Stream it, man. Kehlani, another great offering to the music game. You feel me? Did you have to travel a lot to get this project done, right?
no, it was actually the first time I didn't take like a recording trip and like go somewhere. I
Hmm.
mean, I went to Canada, I went to Toronto, and I finished my album in Toronto. Like I made like the last bit of songs, and that's where I got the album title um in Toronto.
Hmm.
So as far as that was kind of like the only trip that I did, I think everything else was in Los Angeles and with my friends. I think that was the best part for me is usually, I mean, usually do it with my friends, like production wise. But this time, like I finally like was riding with all my friends. Oh, we went to Vegas. I did a Vegas
I
recording
was
trip.
gonna
That was
say,
really,
did we
really
go to
fun.
Vegas to blow off some steam and work a little
Oh
bit?
no, yeah, we worked in Vegas and I finally learned how to play blackjack and like it was super fun. And that was honestly like a really good recording trip. We didn't end up keeping too much of the music. We used a little bit of it, but it was like that set the tone, I think, for the album. And it really built the bond of like who I was working with and who I wanted to work with and like how I'll work in the future. It was dope.
Yeah, man. What's up, Les?
All right, Kehlani. Okay, so I have a few questions for you. Answer just really quick, okay? I'm gonna put a quick little 30-second timer on the clock, okay? 30 seconds. It's called Leslie on the clock. You ready?
Hmm.
Okay, first thought that comes to your head. What's the biggest lesson a past relationship has taught you?
To honor yourself.
I like that. You can only wear one pair of kicks for the rest of your life. What are they?
Jordan ones.
Ooh, there she is. First album you ever fell in love with?
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh, love it. Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. Ooh, how
DJ Leslie. Is that
answer
the
this
answer?
fast? Can I go slow? Can I really think about this one?
Yeah.
Like
Take your time.
these ones always go viral, and I'm like, I could put the love of my life right now.
You can.
I
Talk to
don't
that
know.
person.
Oh my god, I don't even be knowing people's names. This is so bad.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the girl who played Taina,
The girl who played Taina?
and she was in Freaky Friday too.
Freaky Friday. Yes.
What's
I don't
you don't
know.
know
I
her
don't
name?
know.
Oh my god, she was so fine. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like that was one of my things where I was like, oh my god, I like girls because I was watching the show and I was like, she's so
Freaky
fine.
Friday, the remake, right?
Yeah, the one with Lindsay Lohan, but it's like she was like the cool, like she was like the homegirl. So I used to have a massive crush on Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah. And Joe Jonas came through, huh?
You know, you gotta respect the marriages in these
Gotta
streets.
respect the management, the institution. You feel me? Gotta respect it. Everybody got to stream this Kehlani joint, man. Very proud of it, and rightfully so. It's called Till It Wasn't. Again, a great offering to music. You know, does it ever bring you out that you're putting out this music and so many people, both male and female, are they attach themselves to what you have to say, Kehlani?
Yeah, it's crazy because music feels so personal. It feels like, oh my God, I went through this and I literally wrote this song about it. And then like you remember that like millions of people are listening to you tell your stories. Like these are stories I tell my homegirls. And now like
Wow.
millions of people are like, because I really write like that. And now I'm like, Oh, sometimes it hits me and I'm like, everybody knows everything.
Yeah, everyone knows all of my business. I just told them
Okay,
everything.
it is what it is.
I mean, yo, and what was the decision as far as opening the album with Toxic?
I just felt like I feel like opening the album with damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I felt like set the tone for the album because as much as I'm like talking about the faults of like the other side of the relationship, I'm doing a lot of self-analyzing um on the album too, just about myself and how I interact with things. And I wanted to set it off with like this is gonna be an album about love and about moving
Hmm.
through that as an adult, but from all sides, you know, and being
Hmm.
introspective about it. So I feel like that line summed up the whole album
Yep.
in one line. So
I agree. I want to say this. I want to compliment you on doing it. That's why I asked this question because I mean the minute you hit play, the tone of the album has been set.
thank you.
You got that. I know that was the goal, man. You did that. What's up, Leche?
No, nothing. I just think yeah.
I know
I've
you
been
like the
I'll let you.
Leche. I know you like the cover art. Yo, that was at the house too, right, Kehlani?
It was right in my backyard.
Yeah.
Damn.
amazing.
Thank
Let's end the interview with this. What's the greatest lesson that 2020 has taught you so far?
It's just really taught me about, you know, focus and dedication. I think it's just like, you know, we can say we want to try all these things and we have so many interests and we want to get into them. We can be passionate about them, but it's all those interests without dedication and commitment to it, like can really go out the window. But this quarantine kind of gave me a real chance to commit and like really develop on all these like things I wanted to, you know, get better at and try and learn. And once I broke the habit of like dabbling and then like, okay, let me move on. And I actually like developed really, really healthy and good habits. It was like, oh wow, like I just need to commit, you know? So I think commitment is my word.
Stream. It was good till it wasn't. Kalani again does it again, doing it again. My G, and I hope we get to see you soon. Seriously.
Yeah, when it lets up, I gotta pull up.
Yeah, man. With the mask though, mask. If
Yeah,
gloves,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Mask
totally up
on.
to you.
Oh,
But
I get tested every 2 weeks. I got my mask on. You good?
yo, quick message for those who don't want to wear a mask.
I mean, just it's bigger than you. Like, I get it. You're over it. You're tired of it. Everybody, the masks are hot. They're breaking people out. But people are passing away. Like, you could be the reason that your friend who has an underlying condition you don't know about, you know what I'm saying, gets sick. And like, I don't think anybody deserves to pass away or lose their life or be permanently damaged for the rest of their lives because a friend was too bored in the house or their mask was too hot. Like, it's just not that
Mhm.
deep. So,
Seriously, yo, we're happy you're with us, man. Seriously, Kalani, congratulations.
Congratulations.
thank
Stream
you.
that. Thank you, Kalani.
Bye, y'all.